Good morning and thank you for tuning in to this morning show. I'm Robin Gwenn.
And I'm Victoria Cantu. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We have a lot to cover for today, and let's start with your first look at weather.
And now we begin this morning with elections, as today marks Election Day, as Victoria was mentioning.
Right.
And now voters are heading to the polls this morning in a handful of races that could give us a better picture of the nation's political climate.
That's right. Fox News correspondent Doug Luzader has more from Washington. And Laredo Fire Department is investigating a house fire, and the incident was restored and reported in the area.
And now 2 families lost their homes after a house fire spread to an apartment building on Friday. Now the fire happened near the 2200th block of East Stewart Street. And that's weird. And now Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. A statement from his family said that the former...
Now on to your health news. Federal health officials warn of a deadly bacteria outbreak linked to some grocery store pasta. Well, hello, good morning, Rio Grande Valley and Laredo. Let's take a look at those current conditions right now here in McAllen, currently at 64 degrees. Very nice temperatures coming in for today, so it's feeling very nice and fresh out there. We do have a lot of sunshine coming in for this morning time, and of course throughout the daytime. And now for your morning forecast for Laredo, back into those upper 60s, around 68 degrees, and plenty of sunshine throughout the morning and throughout the day as well. So let's take a look at that radar for the next 24 hours here at home. Not too much going on. We do have some light precipitation, but mainly on the Gulf Coast regions. We do see some spotty showers that are near the border here near Mexico, also here in the Rio Grande Valley, but not too much. Very minimal light precipitation that'll be there. Now let's take a look at that travel forecast for tomorrow in Texas. We're back into those 80s there, so it's feeling very nice. If you guys are heading out to Dallas, also the Houston area, back to 83 degrees, so very nice warm temperatures, and those temperatures will be warming up for the rest of this week and also for this weekend. Let's take a look at those temperatures for today in Laredo. If you guys are heading out to Cotulla, back to 88 degrees. Also in Inyo, Laredo, Zapata, and we're in the upper 80s in Roma. And then we'll be around 85 degrees in Haberville. So very nice, beautiful temperatures coming in for today. We also get a very nice light breeze as well if you guys are near Laredo. Temperatures for tonight, we're back into the 60s, also those 50s, and Freer, Haberville, very nice clear skies coming in for the nighttime hours, but we're seeing some 60s already in the forecast, or around 61 in Laredo for overnight temperatures. Tomorrow's highs here in the Rio Grande Valley, of course, we are going to be warming up back into this upper 80s, so that chilliness and that fall feeling has come to an end for just the rest of this week. We're back to feeling very warm out there. We do have some cloud cover also coming in for tomorrow in areas like Hidalgo County. Also, we're back into those upper 70s in the South Padre Island regions there. Overnight lows, we're back into the 50s as well, so we are going to see some very nice clear skies. We're back into some 60s there, McAllen, Hidalgo, also the Mission area. So if you guys are traveling within the Rio Grande Valley areas, it's going to be very nice for the nighttime and early morning time hours. Now let's take a look at that heat index for the next couple days here. Of course, we are going to be warming back up for this weekend, starting with Friday actually, back to feeling like 94 degrees. Also for Saturday, and then for Sunday, we do have a 25% chance of rain. I know we still have football season going, so definitely it's going to be very nice out there, back into those 90s, so feeling very hot. And then we do have a little bit of a weak cool front coming back in. That's going to be for Monday due to that precipitation. I'll be moving in for Sunday, Monday, but we do get an increase of that rain coming in for Monday around 55%. So we are going to be dropping down in temperatures, and actually quite a bit, from 90 to 78, back into 81 for Tuesday. So we warm back up pretty quickly as well. You can see here we're back into those upper 80s for Wednesday, Thursday, into the 90s for the weekend. For Saturday, then Sunday we start to drop down. And then for Monday, guys, back to 78 degrees. So we get a little bit of a break from that heat coming in with a 55% chance of rain. Hopefully that rain does still stay, but we're going to keep you updated with that rain percent chance for next week, of course. Then for Tuesday, back into 82 degrees with plenty of sunshine coming back in. And now let's take a look at that Laredo heat index for the next couple days here. Of course, we're back into those upper 80s for Wednesday, Thursday. We see the 90s coming back in, dropping back down for next week, starting with Sunday. And we also have a 55% chance of rain for Laredo. So those temperatures are going to feel pretty hot, pretty warm out there for the week ahead of us, weekend. And then hopefully for next week, we do get that rain coming back in. And that is your extended forecast for this week. Hello, welcome back, South Texas. We have some very good news for you all about the Macy's parade for this Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. One of my favorite holidays.
It is one of my Sonny.
Yes.
Will be taking pictures.
He will be sending them. But I'm excited for the Thanksgiving holiday parade. That is like one of my favorite holidays. I feel like every single holiday
is You just love holidays, Victoria.
I do love holidays. I like to celebrate, but I love watching the Macy's holiday, especially seeing, you know, the actors and the stars and the Broadway performances and also the floats, and then seeing all these people, you know, come to New York and just kind of gather together. I've always wanted to go. I don't know about going this year, maybe next year.
Well, my family starts off Thanksgiving very early. We wake up to turkey. They make the turkey overnight, so we'll be eating turkey for breakfast, and we always play the Macy's parade. So it's actually like a little tradition.
Yeah,
it's very
here.
Nice.
I love it, and I'm excited for Thanksgiving. Of course, if you guys haven't seen our promo out yet, you know, we have a Thanksgiving promo, just, you know, just being grateful for all of our loyal viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in consistently to us. You know, we really appreciate you guys. And of course, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving
holiday season.
Yeah,
yes, the holidays are officially here. We love it. Victoria loves the holidays. Yes. I love this time of year, especially the food and Thanksgiving.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. Get into the festivities pretty early on to feel it all.
Plus, it's her first Christmas, but that's going to finish off our show, and thank you so much for tuning in.
We'll see you later. Have a good one.